It's never easy when a relationship ends. Whatever the reason for the breakup, it can leave a woman feeling as though her world has been turned upside down. Many women find that they cannot move on after their partner has broken up with them. If you relate to this, you'll be glad to know there are a few things you can do to get through this difficult time to start taking forward steps in your life. Why is breaking up so painful? You may ask yourself why it hurts so much if the relationship wasn't working out. Breakups are painful because they represent loss and the shattering of shared dreams and goals. When it ends, it's natural to feel disappointment and grief. Breakups can also force you to move into uncharted territory. Your entire life is disrupted. You may feel uncertain about your future. Not knowing whether you'll be happy again often seems worse than being in a dysfunctional relationship. The first step in recovering from a breakup is to allow yourself to grieve. It's okay to feel whatever emotions you feel, and you may cycle through a roller coaster of feelings: sadness, anger, frustration, confusion, and even relief. Ideally, you should give yourself a break and recognize that you need time to heal. The emotions a breakup brings on can feel unbearable. However, you need to accept that you'll be hurt for a while, but you need to power through that pain in order to move on. While sharing feelings with others can be helpful, don't get stuck in feelings of blame and resentment. These will only rob you of your time and energy. Although relationship breakdowns can feel paralyzing, the pain and sadness will eventually start to fade. And little by little, you'll find that you are slowly moving on. If enough time passes and you just can't seem to let go and move on, you may be suffering from depression. A small percentage of people will fall into a depressed state after a breakup. If this happens to you, it may be helpful for you to seek help from a professional. For some people, moving on may require counseling. Finally, if you really want to move on, one of the best ways is to start living your life again. When you've gone through a devastating relationship breakdown, you'll feel better if you take care of yourself. This means getting back out and socializing, setting professional and personal goals, and exercising on a regular basis. Keeping busy will allow you to move past your problems without even realizing it. Instead of looking at this time as a negative period in your life, you can choose to learn from it. You'll find if you take responsibility for any part you may have played in the breakup and learn from your mistakes, you're far less likely to make those same mistakes in the future. This is Daniel for D. Lee Church of Get Your Ex Back for Keeps.